Countdown is done.
Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen. We are now back with our stream this week. We will be doing a community show match. So with me here today, it's a little bit special. So we will be doing a community takeover. So we have 3 community members here. Introduce yourself.
Hello, the Mighty Toast here.
Ooh, the Mighty Toast. Always great to have you aboard. I'm Leonard, also known as Yodeli, and joining me once again is the one and only coach and player member for the Dream Team, which is of course the team captain is Toast. It is going to be Pikitoka. How are you doing, buddy?
Hello. Yeah, pretty good. I usually coach teams during the tournament. I played during the Winter Tournament 2019, and now being co-caster for you guys.
Aye.
Yep.
Taking
So
over the-
three of them will be casting the game today. So me as a developer, I'll be stepping up. They'll be taking over the house today. Please don't destroy the house.
Well,
No
there was
promises.
never going to be a house in the first place in this kind of gameplay. We're going to be seeing absolute destruction, mayhem, annihilations. I want to see bases
Getting
in
destroyed,
rubble
right?
in this game. Yeah, man.
So
honestly, yep.
no, I'll just hand it back to you guys. So I'm just going to quickly do the rules. So it's a bit of a different style today. We are actually doing since we're doing a community takeover, they will be deciding on the map, right? So I'm giving them a free hand to decide the map. Faction has been selected. SzeNova's team will be playing Exeron, and developers will be playing as GSF. The same rule for tournament will apply. So we've already switched the site. The same GSF. The same rule for tournament as GSF. Hold on. The same rule for tournament will be applying. I think there's going to be some echo later. I just accidentally hit it. So the same rule of tournament will apply, except we will be doing a best out of 5. Is that correct? First to 3 win. Hello. Are you guys still there? Whoa! Something just went wrong. Yeah, we were doing best of 5, so hold on. I think I have swapped my
We have some room to be on the devs here.
Hey guys, sorry. Just now my mic just went off. I can't hear you guys. So so we'll be doing a best of 5, which is first to 3 round, right? First to 3
Yep.
win. So we will be
correct.
playing I would say maximum of 5 rounds, right? So the first 3 win. Hold on, let me see if the audio is working nice. Okay, so everything seems to be in order. So are we ready to start the match?
Oh yeah.
I'm ready. Yep.
Okay, so you guys can see my screen. So they will be actually. Oh wait, what? Where did one of them go? I think one of them
no.
just wait, one of them just take a break. Where's the other guy?
Looks like SzeNova decided to go take a dive for this one right before the match. You know,
Take a
sometimes,
dive.
Yeah.
sometimes players they get a little bit nervous. You know, they gotta go to the quick loot for the number 1. Gotta let it all out. You know that saying, right, gentlemen? Out with the old, in with the new, that kind of thing. You know.
Yeah,
Or it could be that they're
So-
just giving the developers a chance. at
Okay,
this
so
point, you know,
before
like
we get any crazier, I just want to ask. So, community, you guys decide the map. Have a discussion. Let me know what map you guys will pick. I'll be changing it here.
Okay.
So you guys will have to
Fine
take a
with-
vote. 3 of y'all.
Fine with Express to start with.
Pick the map.
Yeah, so the reason for Express with Exron is because Ray's team, or SzeNova's team, is actually well known to be underperforming on Express on Exron side, especially.
Wait,
It's
why are you
something with the
biased? Just
personal
let me know what map you want to.
Well, because I coach them personally, and I love them really much, and I love to improve them, so they should play on their difficult maps, you know? Like, really started off rough for them.
All right. So what's your vote? Vote of the community. Vote from the community. What map?
I mean, honestly, with
Wait,
the way
hold on.
things
Let's
are
look
going
at the chat.
right
Let's look at the chat. What map they want to play? Guys, vote. We shall read. It's not going to be an official count. We're just going to look at popularity. Vote here. So community is voting for the map. So we are monitoring the chat on Twitch. Sorry if I haven't said it. So let me know. So crossing. So are you guys on the Twitch? Can you guys see the
Yeah,
chat?
I can see it.
now. Oh yeah.
So
Slavbringer with the downtown vote.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I see 2 for crossing, 3 for central, 4
Okay,
for central.
so-
I think central.
So the ultimate vote is up to you, three of you guys, yeah. So Toast, Peaky, and YOLO. Let me know what's your final say. What map is it?
Well, that's not fair, and I mean that's not fair, Jeremy, because you just literally said the community decides.
No, you guys are the
everything.
you guys are the
Everything.
representation, right? You guys have the mandate for this.
The
It seems
mandate
like
of the
Central
community.
has the most votes.
Okay, so Central,
Central,
it is. All
Come
right.
on,
So
go
the
Central.
first match will be on Central. Let's kind of shift things around. What say you? Since there's 5 maps, right? So we can do a game where the maps are never repeated, right? Then you guys can really decide
True.
which maps. That will be interesting, right?
Mhm.
Okay, map has been selected. Are you ready? Okay, so we are starting the game now. Can you guys hear the sound on the game?
Currently heard no in-game volume from.
Yeah, hold
the
on.
stream.
I'll settle the volume there. I think there may be some issues with the sound. Okay, so thoughts. What will they be selecting?
I feel like Axaran will probably go robotics. And Guard are very good on Central.
Well, Toast, that's the thing. I have the exact same thought with you as well. If they want to go for it, because let's be entirely honest. Vehicle-wise, on map of Central, absolutely garbage. Waste of time entirely
Yeah.
as well, since you're not able to get that reinforcement. But however, if you think about it as well, there are some really great perks on some of the other options. Although yes, it does
That is true.
emphasize like certain vehicles. It does come with certain perks that does elevate them in certain situations. Like for example, energy, lasers, laser strike is always great. We're doing a lot of balance crew as well. Shoot, Casket decided to go for entire balance crew setup, but I highly doubt so.
There we go.
Honestly, Piki, what about you? What's your thought about this one?
So I think that it really depends. Like Keskins is known to play turret heavy on this map, like really on.
That's true.
But at the same time, it's SzeNova's team really knows how to use the ATR rifle. I mean the Empal and the Macer. So turret play may not be the best option.
Okay, so it is infantry versus robotics.
Seems to be the standard matchup here.
Okay, so you guys will be doing the casting here.
Yep. So goodbye, Jeremy. Goodbye, Jeremy, and good riddance. Okay, the black sheep of the family is totally gone. Now we're back to the professionals here. So, Toast, Picky, glad to have you boys back. Although yes, no. Okay, normally the traditional thing is we'll always say like casters dash. Welcome to the casters dash. It's normally 2 people, but since we have 3, we're gonna call it the panel, right? The 3 of us are gonna be your panels, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoy the show, all our fellow viewers, and most importantly, Toast, Picky. What's your pick here? What's your call? Although, yes, you guys made your predictions, but what's going to be the lineup, especially since in this very early stage of the game?
Just for a quick note up, Jeremy, there's no game audio.
Can you hear now?
What I think is... There's no game audio, yes. What I think is that Keskins will try to rush maybe to Iron Guards or turret. It's really difficult to say, but for GSF, I think they will be trying to really clamp down on infantry and like go for elite marines and guardian troopers just to lock down points really tight.
It's a smart move for both teams here, going for A. Very important for the GSF side to secure this A point.
Beautiful timely push as well. It's really stacked for the 3-man push.
Jeremy, the
securing that inside here. They're making full use. What's really amazing about it as well, like you said as well, it's really imperative for GSF to really secure the site. And this is also one of the few closest points to the main base for the Axorons here. And more importantly, to remember the number of people they decided to commit towards that point itself. They decided to send all 3 men. And remember, for SzeNova's team, 3 of their members actually, Miho, Diesel, and Gara are actually professional esport players. So they're going to be making full use of that firepower as much as possible. Especially this game's all about tactics. But unfortunately, Delta is going to be gunned down while trying to take the point.
Zeran, he's a very good shooter.
surprising actually that the Exron is taking over. That Exron is losing fights because SzeNova's team is really known for the gunplay. So it's surprising that Dev actually take ground here. So that might be really tough that they failed early game and that they will gain a lot of ground for GSF.
That is true, but GSF are making a smart decision to stay together to overcome that advantage, and it seems to be working in their favour for the moment. SzeNova's team are going to need to group up if they want to deal with the 4-man.
Could the team names, could those be replaced by GSF and Exron? Or can the GSF be replaced? The spectator view, please. Thank you, Jeremy.
Big plays coming in from Jeremy. Doing his job right. He's doing his job right splendidly as well. So no complaints coming in from the crowd.
Casting the meta.
Well, but it looks like coming from Ray's side as well, especially with it coming with the builds. He's trying to do a really nice timing, making sure he's making full use of those resources. But look at the amount of scouts that he's building. He totally understands the fact that, all right, my team is not winning this gun round, or especially maybe my team is not warmed up yet, because it has been a while since Ray's teams has been playing, Ray's members has been playing in this game, especially for the FPS, for the officer side here. So going with a couple as many scouts as possible to reinforce them, I think that's a great call. He has enough economy, and since now, look at that, he has 6K
straight for a research module too.
He has 6,000 in the bank, so that's going to be an Iron Guard drop anytime soon, and that time will be very crucial.
Yeah. Although I saw incoming for GSF, I saw the first infantry health upgrade, so it looks like they are indeed going massively for that play. Looking at the resource income, it's all pretty evenly distributed, although the energy, Exron is way better doing, and that's going to be maybe a pivotal point of this series, if they maintain that energy lead.
With that research module rush coming in from SzeNova's team, they'll likely be going for an Iron Guard drop.
But honestly, Toast, this is going to be a question for you, right? In a situation where at least you realize that not to say that they are losing the gunfight, more like they're getting outgunned or outmanned in this kind of situation, what would be the call here? Or what can they actually try to go for?
I think since they're going robotics, what they could do is pick up an Aegis battlesuit and move in with Iron Guard support. I think that'll very easily break the back of any officer-heavy gameplay. That'll likely be their best bet at the moment. These Iron Guards on the flank, they'll very easily clear up A. Frost with the ATR though, he'll be able to take out a few.
Quick load. Jeremy, my friend, can you quickly hit that tab so we can see who is Frost? I'm assuming that's going to be Wakaka, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's Ziran. He's one of the best.
One of the best here. You heard it here first. Call out by Jeremy as well.
No, I think Toast will be able to vouch for that.
Ziran is a very good shooter. Yes. Been around for a long time.
Oh, do we have a little bit of a backstory coming in from you, Toast?
Yeah.
Well, I've had a bit of a history with Ziran. You know, a bit of competition.
He's got one scar to prove it.
But looks like the game is slowly tipping towards a SzeNova thing. Although he has the victory points, and still Ammobox Studios is still in the lead for this one. But they're slowly gaining ground. They managed to get the icon drops. They started to group up together as well. And Eagle, he's going to be playing. Eagle has always been, according to their lineup, especially during the C Invitational 1, he has been playing as the role as the anchor. So he's going to be holding on this A for as long as possible. And the Iron Guards for now will be dedicated to this A side. For now, for the rest of the side here, B and C, that's going to be up to the remaining officers to really just either hold on the line, or they can be as much of a nuisance as possible. But we're not seeing as an aggressive play coming out of the SzeNova officers this year, because they just want to get a good picture of what Kaskin is trying to play for. Because I believe Ray has been given some intel by their ex-coach, supposed to be ex-coach pick here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Still at the last minute, still trying to help him out. Traitor.
It's sometimes I originally thought that how do you call it? It would be spicy to see some more sieging side of the things game. You know, like trying to mount the base defenses, destroy the enemy command center, because that's a win which you rarely see in the competitive scene. They tried it last tournament, but they before they could end the game with base destruction, the tickets bleed out. So who knows?
That is a good point. SzeNova is starting to take back the officer side of things. That might be a possibility later on.
Ooh, tactical upgrade also coming in as well, so we're going to be seeing that EMP upgrade very soon. Real well played coming in from Ray as well, just really getting ready to ensure he has the necessary countermeasures to go toe-to-toe with whatever Caskin might be throwing in at him. By the way, here comes a clash coming from the majority of the officers. Looks like they're a little bit outmanned and outflanked as well. Frost getting a little bit down low, barely Thomas got out, but he managed to get picked in the sunlight as Tiger was trying to jiggle pick it. Drones being such a nuisance, trying to hold on the line, but they have Aegis, they're slowly reinforcing themselves. Mirage, he's trying to go for the heal, trying to go for the rest of his teammates, but thank God, Nomad's just trying to flank from the outside, and the drones coming in from the 8th Vanguard being such a nuisance. That should at least buy some Mirage some time to pick up his teammate, but that one lone scout could be the play here as he goes to go for the flank, but here comes a quick Iron Guard drop, timely as well. That's going to be able to force Saber to back off here, but unless Saber has a grenade launcher, he might try to go toe-to-toe, but it looks like he's a little bit too overconfident as he jumps right into the dens of the Lions as he gets mowed down by 4 tri-miniguns. Absolutely destroyed and annihilated. Coming from the side of Ammobox Studios, all the officers will be left to rot and die in the streets of Central.
A very good drop by Jags on side there. And God easily able to mop up those officers.
Yeah, I see the first Templar coming out for Axeron. So they are going for the heavy Templar build, most likely, attaching their Templars to the officers to push together, which like even multiplies their officers' ability to pressure even more.
Seems GSF has spent a few too many resources taking up at this point. Going to need to start supporting their officers with Marines. Going to end up losing a lot of the map. Which already seems to be the case.
Well, they lost all the cash points mid-side, so they lose the neutral cash points. The safe cash points they still have, but that's their energy is getting destroyed. Is destroyed already. They don't have things on lockdown. They're just using a huge amount of income. So GSF is definitely in a bad position right now.
Economy-wise, GSF is really hurting at the moment.
I love that this game that has no fall damage at all. That's insane. Sometimes drops.
Yeah.
Just really questionable drops in certain situations, like those elite marines just like bunny hopping on top of each other as well.
Titanium kneecaps, man. Titanium kneecaps. That's the solution. That's,
Ooh, is Aaron getting a kill with a pistol on Miho? A little bit of slight BM, unfortunately, as well, but I guess he really got swarmed around by that group of Marine that was actually assigned to Frost. And it looks like they're saying they're trying to hold on the line here, but sadly they sort of forgot there is 2 Iron Guards, sorry, made that 2 Rook Iron Guards and 1 casual one as well, so there's no way going to be able to survive this, nor will the drones as well. That's gonna be a good night for 2 officers from the Ammobox Studio. A lot of big investments being deleted. 2 more Rook Iron Guards also holding the speed. You can definitely tell. I mean, that's pretty much the beauty for Iron Guards, right, gentlemen? Just 2 Iron Guards, or maybe Rook Iron Guards a little bit overpowering here. But the fact that you have 2 Iron Guards on a point, that's enough to secure it or to just buy something.
Absolutely.
For as long as possible.
yeah. So the chat is asking like, what would be the proper way to counter Iron Guards in this case? So they say they note that Marines is not an option. It was previously due to having body shot damage, but now that doesn't work anymore. So you cannot throw Marines at it. So I would usually counter it with a phalanx crew setup. Like, but the problem is, what if you can't set up a phalanx crew in time? How would you tackle that kind of problem then?
Best bet for GSF at the moment will be going for Guardian Troopers. Their economy isn't set up for them to spam Marines at the moment, so that might be their only option. Vehicle lanes are very limited on this map as well, so IFVs are out the window.
totally gone. But although that is of course from the commander point of view as well. But if you guys really want to try to counter
That is
out
true.
those Iron Guards or anyone else, as an officer, that's in various ways as well. Like especially Grenade Launcher is definitely one of the best one for cost effective. I mean, no, sorry. Most cost effective is probably going to be the incendiary shotgun. But if you're not confident to go up close and personal, that's always the ATR or the grenade launchers for the switch up for the range. But most importantly, I think there's one utility that a lot of officers tend to like literally never use at all. It's always underutilized. That's gonna be the smoke grenades. I think smoke grenades is one of the best ways to
Yes,
get
that's
out
true.
the Iron Guards and clear them out. But Toast, come on, you're the officer. You definitely know the ins and outs about this as an officer how to counter. Tell our
Oh, the
amazing
IV is
viewers
pushing
how
up.
you
The
do
IV
it.
is pushing up. They have to back away. They have to back away. This can be quite bad for Eagle and Tiger. They're getting pushed also by Nomad. Oh, the whole team's just attacking up on them early. Eagle down.
Ooh.
Oof.
Seems like despite what I said, they'll be putting that IFV to good use.
It's
Cleaning up the officers on the Outer Realms.
the right tool in the right spot, man. The right timing. It works.
Absolutely.
Even though it's not the best map for it, it still works.
Seems GSF have wiped out most of Axeron's officers here. That puts them in a good place to wipe out these rooks. Just need to work together.
And Templar.
Templars there
Ooh,
too.
that's a mass Templars. Oof. That's
Working out the
I
smoke
count-
grenades now, so this shouldn't be too big a problem.
And they're throwing out the scarab mines to complement it. Really good play, really good play.
Oh,
Serpent here should be able to do a lot of damage.
And also the Rook Iron Guard there hurts a lot.
oh, they're really gonna clear up the Templars though. You know, they're gonna keep coming back up. They'll keep coming. They're not gonna stop. They'll keep coming.
It's,
Like World War Z.
Ooh. Exron upgrading their infantry and robotics even more. That's going to be quite hard, difficult, and deal with for GSF. It's
Serpent and Delta are going to have to stick with the Rook here if they bring out the win. One of them is an Aegis, so we will be able to support the Rook very well.
But considering the devs usually don't play matches together or scrum, they're putting up a hell lot of a fight against people who seriously train together to take on the tournament. That's very well done.
You also need to take into account as well, like how crazy. Like I'm not sure whether Ray forgot about it or not about the EMP upgrade. He actually took it just now, exactly at the 15-minute marker. Like the thing is this, right? So I love the idea that I'm not sure whether he forgot about it and decided to upgrade now because of its resources, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that he didn't go for the upgrade because you would rarely see any armored vehicles coming out on this map. So the fact that he didn't go for it as well, and since he has so much controls, so no Guardian Troopers except for the reinforced tier 3 of course. So nice timing with the great utilization of resources basically when it comes to the upgrade orders. Oh, CPC. Something you rarely see.
And Zeron's brought out the CPC. Not going to help him much against that Rook hiding on the corner there. Needs to be careful of that. You're going to need to work together to take that Rook down. Well, 3 Rooks. Smoke grenades, so they should be able to do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. They're putting a lot of eggs in one basket. Hopefully they don't go to
Elite
the
Marines on the way.
Oh, EMP strike on officer, nice. Elite Marines coming in the back for support.
It'll be quite the battle for the tents here.
Yeah. Eagle lining up them all up. Ooh, straight in.
Because the Nova just need to hold on the line. Great ages that the officer was finally able to reinforce the Rooks. The Rooks Iron Guys just can't hold on the line. They dropped on the battle suit, but they're not going to get in it because they want to fully utilize the duration they can. Since they know they have no point here. No, the entrance of the battle pod is actually on the other side. And
Oh no!
He's still in between. You're wrong in a hard place. You can't get in.
Yeah, and now after 5 Templars coming up the staircase. Oh, massive.
Oh, that was
Straight
rough.
up and down. Rough. Very rough first match for GSF. Very rough first match. It's I don't see any way they come back from here unless they exploit cap something back, but they don't have anyone in range for B or A.
Yeah, this will be a win going to SzeNova here.
Mm-hmm. It was an absolutely flawless game for coming from the side here for SzeNova. Although Ammobox Studios, they did have the upper hand because they were using the amount of advantage for themselves. But the minute Ray hit that timing where he got the research module out, that Iron Guard drop just started being such a huge nuisance. And most importantly, if you guys notice, he wasn't really pushing out any Iron Guards at all because he's trying to save the investment, trying to save as much resources as possible, diverting it to other means instead of pushing one Iron Guard at a time from the Fabricator. He's just waiting to build up that economy, especially since he has such a good lead with his officers getting the control. And on the map of Central, they're just roaming around, and that's perfectly fine. The timing and the reinforcements coming in from the officers from SzeNova seems absolutely impeccable. So, I think so far is great, but honestly, Toast, I need your input for this one because as an officer point of view and as an ace officer like yourself, how can you rate their firepower or at least their coordination so far?
Well, I would say Ammobox played very well initially, sticking together to overcome the individual skill gap that might be there. But the GSF commander was very much focusing on teching up and not supporting the officers early, which allowed that advantage to slip away quickly.
But also, if you looked at the stats that Jeremy opened quickly, like you saw that there was not quite a lot of officer kills actually, like under 15 for both sides, which is actually quite rare to see in matches because usually people tend to die a lot quicker. So both sides are playing cautiously and on their guard to not be caught off guard, because if you die as an officer, it just costs so many resources and mech pressure you can put on the field.
That's true.
Totally agree. But it's really difficult because like Kaskin, he is an RTS player by heart and soul. So he's always so used to the thought of the fact that whatever units I build, it's going to be a game-changing strategy. It's going to be a game-changing setup, that kind of thing. Compared to Ray's team, who is, especially since he's playing on the map of Central, so he doesn't have to worry about building any other additional units like Omicron light tanks or even crawlers. He just had to focus on one thing, and that's pretty much the robotics. And since he went for the robotics option as well, he just fully utilized it, just play around with the team. Since Central is just so formally focused on more on infantry compared to vehicles here.
Picky, sorry, you can't see my stream?
No. I could see your stream, but I thought there was a stream delay going on. But there's actually one. No, my bad.
Oh, all right. So I haven't been saying much. Nail biting experience.
Wait, we're all watching and casting the game through Twitch stream, right?
No.
Yes.
You guys should be cast. Oh, I turned off the Discord stream.
You see, Jeremy. You see. I'm not gonna
No wonder you guys are like a bit slow, right? Oh,
Yeah. We were like.
Okay.
No, I had my chance to call Jeremy out just now at the early introduction of the game. So, Picky Toast, you guys want to take the honor to say it? What Jeremy needs to hear?
That's one job, Jeremy.
We have one job, Jeremy.
I'm sad.
Please, the hashtag. Wait, what's the hashtag again in the chat?
Sorry, someone says that the YouTube isn't up either. So can we take a look at what's the
Okay,
YouTube?
Picky. Now you got your second
Pretty sure
chance.
it's up,
The third time to try.
What's the
Picky,
hashtag
hit
again
him.
in the chat? Yeah, Jeremy, you had one job. It's.
No, the YouTube is up. YouTube is up. All right. So, okay, guys, focus. So next map, chat. Feel free to roll your vote for the next map. The developers will be playing as Axeron, while the team SzeNova will be playing as GSF. So the losing team has requested for a faction swap. All right, chat. What will be the next map?
Let's see what people vote for.
No, nothing.
I don't think anyone.
I've been a bit of a
I
stream.
don't think
delay.
anyone's interested.
Okay, guys. So you guys will decide what map you guys want to see them playing in the next round.
Ooh, we have one vote for Academy, one for Sunday Mall. Sunday Mall would be a very interesting map.
Crossing. Oh, I
It's
like Trent.
Yeah, Sunday Mall is very.
This is like a.
Crossing.
This is like about every map.
All 3 different maps. Okay, you guys decide. You guys decide. Are we here to Sunday?
What
3
Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday
Sunday.
it is. Yeah.
Sunday then. Sunday it is. All right.
Okay.
Sunday it is.
But there's one special for race team on GSF is that Ray tends to give the specials the race of the officers the race special, which is basically meaning that you artillery strike your own team, capping a point. It's a famous strategy, well proved, well played. It's
Blue on blue.
blue on
Alright,
blue,
so
exactly.
we will be going for Sunday. The map is starting now. I guess both team is ready. Let's go. Did I have the right map? Oh yeah, I do have the right map. Okay. I was so worried, you know.
It's okay, man. It's you only have one job, so it's totally fine. You know, there's nothing else to worry about.
Did I have the right map? So I guess maybe.
Jeremy, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Man. I love you, buddy. I love you.
Yeah.
The three of
Ball
us
is
love
good.
Yeah. It's not like you're selecting the wrong map in the finals match between the tournament. It's all good, Jared. It's all
No,
good.
nasty. Right, Zandreas from YouTube says ball is good. Dragonade from YouTube also says ball. Elite Sniper Bravo from YouTube says my money is on the champion. So let's see. So I think just now the team Ammobox actually have a very good chance to win, but they just need to stay together. I've seen a lot of situation where one of them actually got left behind. So yeah, they are battling halfway and someone just get left behind, and then you have, you know, same thing again. So it happens again and again, and by the time the rest of the team come, the person is really dead, and then they outnumbered again. It's like, I think they could do it. All right, guys, Ammobox team, don't let me down.
He's talking about not letting down, but I just saw robotics, but he changed it.
Oh,
That's
spell
because-
versus fortification. This is gonna be interesting.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because robotics on this map is a death trap. Because if you take out iron guards, they will be taken away from miles away.
But you can
stealth is
always
really
deploy a
close.
fabricator nearby, right?
Yeah, but even then, it's just the economy. You cannot pull the Umbrate, they destroy iron guards, you cannot keep it up. So this map really favors like vehicle gameplay action.
Alright, so the
start
game
here
is starting and I will be shutting up.
Woo! Yeah, we did it, boys. We did it. We got this.
Okay, we've taken over Ammobox Studios.
Oh man,
With
this
SzeNova going with fortification, they're going to go with a barracks rush. You'll see them going down the seaside of the map altogether. And they will put a barracks just outside the enemy's base.
Do you think so? Oh, but Exron is going the same way. Full all officers. This seems to be like a 4v4 in the early games. Oh,
This will be an interesting clash.
yeah. This
Seems they're all
Tiger
coming
has
together
gone,
here.
Yeah,
Oh,
and here it goes. Oh, Tiger's gone.
He's
Oh,
gone down,
down.
Frost is down too.
Saber.
Saber's down, so is Mirage.
Yeah, here
Nomad's
just
taking a lot of damage.
and they're
Blend
picking the
goes down.
Tiger. Yeah, that's a full loss for.
Starting army's coming in.
Yeah,
GSF is taking that home easy.
oh yeah. Those years of FPS experience, especially in the esports professional scene, really paying off for these boys here. And like, honestly, guys, let's be honest. I want to say right here, right now, it looked a little grim for SzeNova initially before the clash, mainly because, like I said, majority of the officers are FPS players by heart, so they are more used to the more, traditional routes, the kind of thing where there's not many flexibilities or versatility that you can use. Where Ammobox Studios, they're officers, they know in and out. You literally saw them flanking from the alleys, prepping themselves from the sides, and two of the members of SzeNova actually didn't spot that out at all. But in the end, although they did lose one of the members, they still managed to turn things around. But unfortunately for here, a couple of trades as Mirage slowly gliding his way to cover. Same goes for Serpent. No going to be any other contestants because they're trying to prioritize on picking up their teammate. But most importantly, then Ray is not committing a majority of his spawn units just yet. He's trying to save them as much as possible, only there for reinforcement and for coverage, not for cannon fodder here. As he's so confident on his team, he's able to take the kill. Unfortunately for Miho, he's going to be gunned down by Wakakaka as he instantly just gets double picked by two of the members here from Ammobox Studio. That should be guaranteed that control for sure, as long as Tiger tries to stay alive. But unfortunately, no time that up. Call it out. Cast his curse, I'm going to say for now, as he tried to push forward, but unfortunately enough, he will fall from the flank, coming in from the backside, and also be able to pick up Nomad at the same time. So I guess great call, but all 3 points will be taken away and will be secured by SzeNova's team. But let's see how long that's going to be able to hold for them. But anyway, Toast. So with the current events that we're witnessing right now, the current setup, especially Race is prioritizing on supporting his units here. He's not going to be setting up any fortification just yet, but do you think that is a decent call coming out from Ray here, or do you think he should just continue to just support his officers as much as possible?
I'm not too sure. It depends on what Ammobox goes for with the stealth division. They have quite a lot of flexibility. It's not like robotics where you have to pick up Iron Guard.
Mm-hmm.
So Ammobox has pushed back GSF, so they won't be able to pull off a barracks rush,
Oh,
which is a heavy blow to their team.
strangely enough, because you would say that they had enough time to put down a barracks, but in the end it didn't go. Maybe the engineers got taken out before they could put down the barracks. Could be it.
I think my call for this one is actually it's not that he didn't want to put a forward racks. He just wanted to put a forward racks at a more secure spot first in this case in this game. So there's a Ray playing a little bit more safer, but now he got the Aegis Shield that's going to be pushing a lot of members towards the sideline here. Mirage trying to go set up for the flank to the right side as he gets some form of cover, but that Scarab Mine is really being a huge dirt here as he tries to force him back, including the drones is committed as well. Double Aegis trying to reinforce.
But also barracks
barracks
producing marines on the right. Barracks is producing marines on the right. Ooh, that's going to be rough. The constant reinforcements. They have about if you have 100 income, you can endlessly spam marines from a barrack always.
Oh, yeah.
That's enough economy to sustain that push. And now you see the marine block getting bigger. While they kill 2 marines, they kill 3 marines. That's okay. Just build more marines. It's
the Soviet attack is strong, but doesn't.
Yeah.
How long will it hold?
There's a strong push from Exeron.
Yeah, but they don't have no means to deal with the barracks. Oh wait, finally an Ampol. But even then
Ampol will take a long time to take out that barracks.
Yeah, and they're being harassed from 3 sides.
Aegis Shield is doing a lot.
Yeah, and now they're collapsing. They got hacked. One got hacked. Yeah.
They're gonna need to back off here or they're gonna get wiped.
They're wiped.
Already down, 3 down. There we go. Hold down.
Oh, looks like the Soviet Union prevail. Honestly, I'm going to say it right now. Nicely timing with the point defenses as well. Like before the engineer actually Ray saw that his engineer was about to die. He actually called the point defenses down just as he was going to get picked off. So a lot of people was I believe like if some missed the production tab, they would have actually thought it was going to be an armory, but actually it was going to point defense. So that should be able to not only secure that lane, that seaside for a while, but wait,
the
mines, Kaskin, what a dirty boy, one so naughty. 2 mines to kill a marine, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I believe so, yes.
Oh, Mirage is taking a heavy beating up, using the emergency shield pack to run away. GSF getting back up from the marines, slowly pushing up. So
Not looking good for Ammobox here.
while they have the income, they will soon lose it to GSF, and they also focus a lot on the CMB side of the map. They don't take any probes into the A side, while you have an armory coming down for Exxon. Oh, actually there's a scout capping the point right now. And maybe it's in time to actually capture the cash point before it gets locked out. Yeah. Ooh, that's quite big. That gives a lot of income.
Armory coming down. Scout's going to be able to interrupt the reinforce though.
Wait, are you guys casting from my Discord stream or from the stream? Because my Discord stream is up.
Discord.
Doing a bit of both at the moment.
Oh, dude. I'm only looking at Discord. But they GSF managed to put up a phalanx at A. So A is going to be taken back to GSF side, but now they're also keeping it more under lockdown, prevent it from happening. clamping down on Extron's possibility to further extend. It's going to be quite difficult moving on from here.
And those 2 Scarab mines on the point will make things very difficult for Enzeron. He needs to take those out.
And most importantly, we got the second Omicron Sonic coming on the way. We have one already out as well. Just Casket just needs to get a little bit more information. If he wants to make a big mess about it, he can send it towards that A side. Since there is Eagle, like I said, he is the lone anchor, but I don't think he has that exploit suit out just yet. So he's going to be able to clear out a majority of this finalist crew. That's 2 sets of finalist crew, by the way. So that's cost about, I think one finalist crew costs about like 1,800 credits. So that is going to be big investment in Grey.
But at the same time, there's 2 Omnicron Sonics right now on the field.
Oh.
So that can be quite huge if it comes into contact with the phalanx crew, if it manages to catch them unaware. That will do a huge damage.
Ooh. Okay, that's the Omicron Sonic.
Yeah, oh, come on.
You see it, Rich?
Oh.
Oh no!
No, it doesn't see it, it doesn't see it.
He's gonna need to
Blind
bring
up
that
in the
around,
trees.
take out the Phalanx. Omicron Sonics was a good pick though.
Yeah, it's a very good counter. Yeah, the Omicron is moving. Oh, it's moving towards seaside, so sad.
SzeNova has picked up a second exploit suit, so these Sonics will need support.
Yeah. Oh, Ampol. Ampol really hurt.
Set them hits.
Set them, yeah. Oh, it's being hacked,
that's
it's
a
being
hack,
hacked.
and he-
Oh. Yeah,
Sonic will be going down.
maybe taking down. Oh, Mirage, what can Mirage do? Miracle play. Come on, Mirage.
Like the Sonic is still doing some work though.
Yes! Oh, that's a
officers.
good shot, good shot. I love because like the Sonic is sometimes underutilized. It's but it's a really solid pick. It's against an infantry heavy push like this, really works wonders. He drove the second Omicron also into C and EMP'd everyone, or like shockwaves everyone, meaning that the officers will be electrocuted, and that basically means that you cannot aim really good. Really well played, really well played. Again, oh, massive.
You need to bring that second Omicron to bear. It is, it's coming in now.
Unfortunately enough, that finally the
Oh,
rest goes down to no Soviet units. Units going to be coming to reinforce that side itself. But the Phalanx crew is set up behind the point defense as well. So that's going to be forcing them out of one of the point of entry. But they do have the Omicron Sonic, but it is relatively low. 2 more point defenses and armories also going to be dropping out on the side itself. When it comes on in time, that will have to save. Nice time with the repair drop right exactly from the point defense just to tank as much damage as possible. And they know as well, Casket knows that that point defense will not have enough damage to pick off as Omicron Sonic, especially with the repair drone dropping on top of it as well. But look at it from the sidelines, we see a big flank coming in from Team SzeNova as they know they want to try to push in, but instantly gets squeezed by Nomad as he will be raining upon all of what they parade with the Hyperion Maelstrom. That should be able to force them back and buy some time. But with so much investment pushing towards the sea, B should be open for them for taking should they go for the flank here.
Looks like Frost has a G12 and a mule. He should be able to wear down that barracks.
Yeah, oh.
That barracks down, this sea point is easy taking.
Yeah, but they're being flanked by the enemy GSF officers. So they're getting a push in the back soon.
You're gonna need to take out that point defense, make things very tricky for them at the moment.
Yeah, GSF. Oh, GSF going for. They ignoring the problem at C and just going for A.
Yeah, like I said, with so much investment pushing towards the sea, that B should be up for the taking. That Iron Guard was just, unfortunately, it was there. Actually, it wasn't even holding the site. It was actually supposed to be walking towards the sea. It was actually on the way there, but it was greeted by 4 fellow gentlemen, so it instantly will be shot with. And then we'll still go down, but Hyperion coming out from Nomad to try to do as much damage as possible, but he gets pushed forward by Delta and he's trying to go for the run as well, but the Marine and the Scout is trying to hold on the line as long as possible. Eventually Nomad will be gunned down to the feet here as well, and the Omicron Sonic is finally rotating itself as Caskin will be single-handedly just macroing it all the way back to the back line to re-secure that B, but with no officers, although yes, there is Frost and even Saber as well. It's going to be a really tough defense coming inside here for the Ammobox studio.
Ooh. Oh, massive. That was a very good electrification. See, all the officers are now totally shockwaved, and they cannot. They're running away, trying to get away. It's a massive.
Serpent does have an exploit suit, so he is the key to taking out that Sonic for the moment.
But so low, yeah.
Serpent goes down.
Yeah. They gain reinforcement from Marines from the A side and the middle side, but it's elite Marines actually. So they can maybe take the Omicron down. But... Oh! Gaskin is saying no, you don't go there.
Oh, dirty boy.
I'll just be one sec.
For Omicron Sonics for Exron, that's actually quite a good move. But the problem is, as soon as they pick up the right counter for the stealth crawler move again.
But you see, Vicky, that's the problem, right? Because I mean, I think this is a good lesson for some of the viewers as well. Like, the crazy thing about having 4 racks is that the minute you lose it, although yes, it is great, you get quick reinforcement, but should you lose it alongside with your team as well, you are going to be having a setback for a couple of minutes, and that's going to allow your opposing team to just scale along into the game as well. So that count is going to take some time, but according to Ray's side as well, he's going to be prioritizing it, getting the cluster, and I think that's a bad call because Gaskin, he's only pumping like 1 or 2 iron guts occasionally. He's focusing more towards his Omicron Sonics and crawlers here. So that cluster is not going to do that much damage to these at all. So I think that's going to be a bad call. Maybe he can use it to just force players out of tight corners. Maybe that should buy some time for the team.
Yeah, it's an interesting play. He lost one of the Omicron Sonics. I don't know where, but I saw one just get destroyed in the unit tab. It's it's interesting to go where it goes from now on, because if Exron can hold on, they maybe be able to win the fight. The problem is that A side is so locked down that, but at the same time, if you just drive your Omicron behind the phalanx line there, the whole phalanx line will be gone. It's just finding that opportunity, knowing the intel. That's why it's important to scout ahead what's in a scenario, as in a place as a commander. It's intel's everything in the game.
I think it's more like he knows that it's there, but the problem is that at this point of the game and how his team is playing, I don't think he is willing to commit even one push forward because he really needs all 3 Sonics to really hold on the line and really keep the speed that this guy's team needs here. But it looks like the Omicron Sonic is not going to be taking, he's going to be hammering a lot of damage. He's not moving out of the way because he has to repair drone on the wing as well. So he's just praying that it actually lands in time. Good shockwave, that's going to be able to push it back. Another rat drop down a little bit further back, but close enough with the sea. Target destroy is coming and instantly there goes the Omicron Sonic. But the stealth caller coming from the back line should be able to force Eagle and Delta out into the open. Right?
Oh, that's it. It's
Scarab gonna be reducing all that armor. That crawler is not gonna last long. So you're gonna be seeing Saber trying to hold on the line as possible. I love the idea he actually is able to his ultimate. I believe he's playing the Berserker, yes.
Yes.
No, he's sorry, not Berserker.
And there goes Stealth Crawler, one set the M shot, just straight up destroyed, just because it's in the Scarab line. People use Scarab line, it's really good. And also what I saw coming in for the upgrade for GSF is they had the tactical strike or the targeted strike for the artillery, meaning that they can take out really well the vehicles that Exron is producing. If you look at the tab, they already lost 3 Omicron Sonics just now. Now they're producing 1 back. It's very difficult to sustain such a unit count if it keeps getting destroyed. Losing with each time they lose just influence on the map and resources. Although looking at the resources, that's not the main problem right now. It's just map control.
Yeah, it seems like they're now pretty stacked on the economy side. Just struggling to keep up the pop cap.
Honestly, so where can they really go from here? Although yes, they have the abundance of resources here, but here it already comes in with the counters already, with the target destroy itself. Although yes, there is the combination with the Scarab Mine and target destroy that is going to be absolutely detrimental in this game. And even that kind of situation where Kaskin knows the only way he can actually push onto the side is literally down the lane, easily targeted by the Salams, and just 2 shots by the Salam is enough. Okay, maybe 3 shots of the Salam is literally enough for a follow-up target destroy to pick off any light armor vehicle in this game. So where can the Ammobox Studio officers and commander go in this stage?
Well, I think the APS upgrade for the repair drones, if they don't already have it, would be key for keeping their vehicles alive. I think another thing they could do is go for specialists. At the moment, GSF are only going infantry. Specialists will give the Extron side enough versatility to keep up with that and support the Omicron Sonics very well.
So while GSF goes really heavily on the phalanx play, like using the ability to replenish phalanx crews by barracks, it's really good play. They don't use a lot of vehicles. Well, I think if they used a vehicle to disrupt the A side of things, they would actually take so much pressure off B and C that they just break up the fight in 2 parts, which would be really beneficial to GSF at this point.
Seems Ammobox are getting the Rook upgrade. Don't think that will help them all that much though.
Well, at least he will buy some time as well, since he has a lone Iron Guard. Maybe he can even pump it out as well, since he does have the economy to really answer for it too. And plus, it's always great to always upgrade your Iron Guard a little bit more tanky, a little bit more destructive as well, since its majority it is infantry here. And yes, so I just want to follow up with you when you set up a special. I just had this talk with Trent the other day when we were discussing which where does the specialist stand in this game. I can tell you this, it is an absolutely garbage. Okay, not garbage unit, but yes, it's the kind of unit as a commander which you do not want to go for. It doesn't work for anything. It doesn't work for anything else. It's still pretty much it's easy to kill compared to elite marines as elite marines. The building tiers for elite marines as specialists is pretty much on the same tier. So yeah, not a big fan of specialists at all. I would still just prefer just mass scout. They'll still do the job the same level with a more cost-efficient job compared to specialists. But, it's a matter of perspective. That's just me and Trent. And Trent, of course, you guys, if you're wondering who I'm talking about, Trent is also one of the more well-known players here in Axel. So you ever seen him coming on the Discord or in the game itself, do hit him up with whatever question and you ever know. Anyway, yes, coming back to the game. So Toast, seriously, in this kind of situation, we see why Gaskin is having a slight trouble here. Not only in just deciding on what upgrades you want to go for, but how can you really reinforce that unit. But in the end, does it really come down to the officers or the build orders?
I think officers play a big part. See, the Exeron side is now going for the tactical upgrade for their research module, which will grant them APS upgrade for their repair drones. Should have been something they got a lot earlier since they were going for Sonics. That should help a considerable amount. Did just get their tier 3 reinforcements, but I'm afraid that's probably going to land a bit too late to have much impact on the game.
Again, a target to strike incoming. Oh, it's already on a died Omicron. It's looking rough again for Ammobox. But where do you think it went wrong for Extron and right for GSF at this point? Is it in the fight? Is it in the overall strategy?
Honestly, you ask me, I think it's just really the difference in the firepower between the officers. Honestly, because like I said, we're talking about Ray's team here, or SzeNova's team here in this case, where they live and breathe on FPS genre game style, like CS:GO, Valorant, really competitive FPS genre platform. So seeing the fact that they occasionally play on this compared to Ammobox series, although yeah, don't get me wrong, they are great as an FPS player, but if we're just comparing the firepower difference, we already are seeing it in this game. So
Frost trying to last the decap. Maybe.
Frost manages.
They got
it. But it's just the amount of. Is it too late? Is the question. Is this the miracle pullback? Will this be the reverse sweep?
This could be the start of a comeback.
Yeah, this is.
Really needs to get rid of those phalanxes though.
Yeah, he needs to drive the Omicron around. That would probably be the right choice.
bombardment coming down from the Hyperion. That'll do a lot of damage to these phalanx.
Yeah, but
He's trying to hit that barracks instead, which might not be the best play.
No, actually, I think it's the best play because it's a fortification barracks. So if they even like you can kill the support units, but it doesn't matter because the barracks will keep replenishing them for free because he's a fortification general. So in this case, taking out the barracks would be the play. SzeNova doing Ray doing the race special again with artillery striking his own officer. It's classic.
Really don't know, and it's like it's so difficult for Castle because I believe he's also controlling the two remaining Omnicron Sonic on the other side. But that's gonna be game. That's gonna be GG. Game number 2 will also be taken away and secured by SzeNova. But they did have a little bit more of a rougher game since we have Casper started bringing up the Omnicron Sonic being a huge counter for those times.
Looking at the stats, just looking at Exron's kills for infantry is just so huge. Like normally you don't see those numbers in like normal casual matches. Like you don't see people getting over 100 combined total kills of infantry. It's and such a low amount of officer kills. It's also look at Gara's efficiency in survival. That means that he took so much shield damage compared to normal that actually means that he just took so many shield damage before he actually got health damage that he really plays efficient. That's really good. And also looking at the efficiency of Exron, yeah, it just gets shredded. It's hard to pull up against that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going for, I guess, potentially one last round.
One last round.
Potentially.
Well, yes, of course, this is the best of 5, so you know, for the team to hit to win 3 rounds in a row does take the game for the win here. But honestly, Toast, like besides like fighting the officers here,
Stand back.
Like because like officers is the name of the game here as well as the more officers you kill, the more control you're able to gain for your team and the commander and the space you can create. But in this case, is there like a certain point of the game where Caskin, with the Omnicron Sonic, could have tried to turn things around, or do you think he already did all that he could to really support?
All right, guys, let's talk about the map first, then we can continue the chit chat. Okay, 3 of you guys vote on the map. So we have Express, Academy, and Crossing still left.
Well, I already see 2 votes for Academy in the Twitch chat before anything's said. So my vote already goes to Academy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
how about
agree.
the rest of you guys? Academy?
It's just a
I agree with the Academy vote, yes.
Alright,
It's a
Academy
classic.
it is.
It's a very spicy map.
Spicy, spicy. Well,
Both
there's always a
infantry-
comeback. I can see that the points are getting closer.
That's true, and the matches get longer, so now we'll be sitting here for 2 hours. It's prepare for a long casting match now.
No, we're hardly even 1 hour into the game. The last game was like 20-30 minutes. We started, I think, about 10:40, I guess, in Malaysian time, so we are about 48 minutes to be exact, including all the breaks and all that. I think that wasn't a particularly long game. It was about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And Mio says that was the hardest game.
Hardest game
Yeah,
experience.
right?
So he's trying to say they steamroll everybody in the Invitational.
Yeah. Oh, it's is there any idea if there's going to be a champions face-off actually, where you have the champions?
That's
of
just
each
excessive.
tournament?
That is just excessive. But we will be announcing some community activity really soon. I wouldn't say tournament, but I would say something along that line. But we'll see. We will see. So come on, don't be. Did you have fun? Okay, so are we ready? You guys need a break? Everything ready? Captain, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, we're good. Ready to roll, ready to roll.
I really thought they come back with it once the Sonic comes out. I felt that Kaskins shouldn't have ignored the A. I mean, if you would have just sent 2 of it to A, or just scout at least what's going on in A, they could have absolutely turned around the game. Because they were holding B for a really long time. They shouldn't have even have tried to crack and C.
But Jeremy, you must also understand is that the fact that if Kaskin or his team were to go towards
You mean they like lose B?
contest and hold A, no, it's not about losing B. It's about they have the B's. The problem is they are already losing the gunfights, and that's on a 4v4 kind of basis. If they were to split their
No, they don't need, you
the
see.
entire group or their reinforcements, they will pretty much lose our
I don't absolutely agree with that because they don't need to do that. It's
You
commander.
saw Eagle 1v3 and he won that fight.
No, I don't think so because
On
why?
A.
The commander doesn't need any interference from the officer. He could just send 1 Sonic there and a couple of scouts. He could have recapped A. You know what I mean?
But it's,
like there's nothing there to stop
know,
us.
but it's no, but you see that's from our point of view. In Kaskin's point of view, is that his officers are dying.
Yeah, correct. I mean, he could have sent 1 recon drone into A. I mean the core foundation of RTS is always scout. But again, you know, when you're playing as commander, there's 100 things going on. And I wouldn't absolutely blame him, but I felt it's kind of wasted opportunity if he would have scouted A. I'm sure he didn't know that A had such a good opportunity, but if he would have scouted it right, I think he could have turned it around. He could absolutely do it.
Honestly, it was a situation where Kaskin was just respecting the opponent's firepower and decided that full commitment of units and resources to support his team was essential at that point. And it worked, and it really did work. He lost one
you're right. I
Sonic.
mean, but there was a point where the
situation.
battle was already won and you couldn't go any deeper. I kind of think he had a decision to either continue to hold A or kind of withdraw a bit to solidify. I felt that the army kind of stretched too thin, then end up they lose
This is where Toast has to answer this question. Toast, what do you think about this one?
Do you
As an
think they have
officer,
stretched
go.
too thin going into C?
What do I think about the previous match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's robotics versus
think-
armor. This is going to be interesting.
I think the critical mistake for Ammobox last match was not getting that APS upgrade up.
Yeah, they got lots of money,
Would have
right?
significantly bolstered up those
Yeah,
Sonic Omicrons.
that's true. But that whole shockwave play was really good. You drive straight into the 4 officers, hit the wave, everybody
That was
gets...
well played, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that kind of was the reason why they managed to get B and C, you know, at a certain point of the game. You saw them holding B and C for a while, right? They kind of win several engagements at a time. Okay, so now we're at round 3.
Looks like we're going to see robotics and armor division. Seems pretty standard for this map. The armor division will be able to get a lot of artillery.
Oh yes, I was about to bring up that too. The Toast. I was about to say like we're gonna be just seeing like straight out fireworks and ballistas, hell on earth for the officers here. Honestly, Toast, you saw this firsthand, or basically, or in this case, you're playing this combination with your teammates, Empty Soul, in this case, and you saw how destructive ballistas
Those
can be
ballistas
firsthand.
pack a punch.
Do explain its destructiveness, because a lot of players, especially new commanders, they rarely touch that at all. They always go for the M33s instead.
That is true. Ballistas are basically mini artillery strikes for free on a cooldown. Can be very potent.
But don't forget, Ballista is actually tier 3, so... I think Armor General got a very good tier 2 advantage, because once they got the tank out, the turret is free, you know?
That's good. That's a heavy upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah, and then once you got the reactive armor out, oh boy, that tank is actually a beast. You can kind of lose your health, go back to repair.
Serpent Gara got done dirty by 2 demos. 3 demos. Yikes, that's pretty heavy. Eagle also low.
Down to 3 AIs. I like it.
Why doesn't it never happen in my games? Why does it never happen in my games when I command?
Getting a little close there. More members are dying.
Ammobox has lost 2 members. It's going to be critical to early game. You'll be able to save Tiger. Tiger goes down.
Tiger just went extinct.
2 officers from both sides are dead. Nomad and Saber looking to move on B.
No! So close.
So close, yet so close, but yet so far. With the
Oh,
International
this
as
is
well,
just nasty.
Nova secure an Ammobox's energy point.
That's how you rock it, boys.
So a really solid play is to capture the enemy resource points. Just denying them resources for the commander to build. It just really hurt quite a lot. It's because, well, you get double resources yourself for a while, and you're just denying the enemy commander to build so much themselves. They have to invest resources in taking it down, that kind of stuff.
It's like
That's why I
Ammobox
was-
will be taking B.
Maybe.
SzeNova with the cheeky reinforcers over here. It's a crippling blow to Axeron. They need a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Someone noted in the chat that there's a lack of discussion on LCMG opening weapon pickups. So usually why people pick up on SMG as an opening weapon is because if you purchase an SMG you get more bullets. Well, if you upgrade your existing weapons you have like half the amount of bullets you would have. Actually, if I play as GSF, I tend to like to open with a cigar as spec ops on the longer range maps because there's just so much help in ammo efficiency.
Yeah.
But
That is true.
also SMGs, they are hitting quite hard. Yeah, they are harder hitting in general. Like if you manage to land the headshots, they are hit harder than an LMG, which is like an all-time favorite for people.
Yeah, the base SMGs do have a higher DPS than the base rifle. With you picking up 2 weapons, like you said, you'll get a lot more ammo. And so early game, before
Check out
armories
this
and meals are
madness.
set up.
They lost both the energy point, but they have more energy income than GSF. Crazy, eh?
That's
Well,
just the power of Rexon.
I mean, well, they are capital. Like I said, Ray is just fully capitalizing on compared to what Kaskin. Like if we had to compare between both the commanders, we're looking at Kaskin who's just straight up planning. If he gets an opportunity, he'll build units to just go straight for the base. He's not going to try to end the game with victory points himself. Ray, however, he's playing more literally 100% being as a support commander. He's just trying to get as many armies out, as many units out to really back up the team. Force, unfortunately, he's going to be sniped away as they're trying to pop the middle strong. But you know what's the crazy thing about it? Normally when you play GSF on the map of Academy, especially when you're base 2, which is if you guys can see on the minimap, the south side of the map, you want to get control of that. You have the high ground, you have more better control. But most importantly is that they actually forego the initial push for that A side. They committed only 2 officers, while Axeron was committing all their officers. The remaining 2 was just really supporting and ensuring that engineer get to their resource point, the Axeron's resource point, to cap it and secure it for themselves here, so that really slowed things down here. So I think the tactics they're going for here among the officers, the communication is very clean here, very smooth here.
Yeah, that is a big difference between the 2 commanders. Kaskins is very aggressive in the way he plays, while Ray is more based around supporting his whole team.
And I think that is exactly the strongness of Nova's team, actually, of Ray's team, compared to Ammobox, because Kaskins really fares well if he has aggressive officers to boot, to push with his push, and to flank around and hurt the enemy. Well, Ray is... Hmm? Oh shit! I'm going double. It's habada.
But yes, continue.
No, it's same old story. It's
This is really not looking good for Ammobox here. GSF have managed to push up quite far.
first scouts are just gonna run into the Phalanx crew. This is not gonna be fun. Actually, wait. We're actually pretty close. I think they should be able to pick it off if they want to, but then it is field supports, you know? A couple of shotguns, we all know firsthand. Shotgun, field support, you don't mess with field support in close quarter situations, you know?
That is true, their shotguns are very powerful.
First one's really good.
Oh, they're gonna get distracted by the armory.
And the Phalanx crew is just... Ooh.
Nah,
The scouts don't want to turn that corner. Ammobox are really going to need to focus on trying to get these resources back if they want to make a comeback.
Yeah. I don't think they're very good at reading the odds. Like 2 of you guys rushing into the 3 of this. It's not very good odds. Yeah, though they're leaving though. I'm wrong. But sometimes the odds, I see some of them, they would rush into like 1v2 situations. You know, I see that happen so many times.
No, but you see, that's the thing, right? It's the one, okay, one of the few points that just really makes what really makes a good officer and what makes you different from the rest of the fact that one, of course, is firepower, but the second is just the confidence to really back it up. You could be a great shooter, but if you play such a passive, like a really defensive or a really passive personality or play style, then you know you're pretty much foregoing a lot of things which you could be a nuisance. Like if you're playing like Toast and Vicky's super aggressive and landing all those shots, let me tell you something, you're gonna be such a huge nuisance to a majority of teams and commanders in this game.
That's a very good point. It's one thing to be good, but you need to have the confidence to apply your skills.
Wow, that was a very good play. Are they targeting the officers or are they just trying to kill the ace drones?
Come to kill the ace drones. 3 officers having a difficult time, not because of the Scarab mine, of course, but they're just being picked off every single time. They could have gone for the flank, but they have no idea how many people there. Last time when the Iron Guards push, maybe it's just a little bit coincident as well, as they are just trying to march towards that B side. Serpent is going to be gunned down, but also it will secure this turret. This 2 Iron Guard finally Captain realized that they're being targeted down by that grenade launcher, slowly pushes forward. But I don't think they're going to be living long enough to actually deal with it. Oh, Eagle, a little bit close.
Eagle goes down.
But he gets traded. He does traded for 1 Iron Guard though, so not sure whether a fair trade, but at least in this case, SzeNova is in the lead, and I guess they're totally fine having some form of losses.
M33 in production for GSF. That's going to hurt a lot more than what they have done now so far.
Oh, what was that? Was that a mine? Oh,
yeah.
No, wait, what the hell? How do they have mines? Their armor. Oh, these are the one purchased from the armory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were saying that they were placing it down all over the place. The only problem right now is that since the minute Ammobox studios get control of the resource points, the M33 is already out. It's a support crawl to really reinforce, but you know, shield generators to deal against an M33 that's not going to last long. And with 4,000 supplies in the hands of the GSF officers, you can guarantee this M33 tank is going to be able to get all the upgrades. It's only 800 supplies per upgrade here, so it's really relatively easy for Ray to get those full upgrades for that M33 once that upgrade is fully finished in that production pack. Honestly, Toast, picky, where can Ammobox go from here? You know, the existence of the tank hasn't been known just yet. So, is this the time for them to be aggressive about it, or just like play safe for now?
I think they should group up.
Yeah, they need to group up and focus all of their forces on 1 or 2 points at the moment. The existence of that M33, I don't think Ammobox will be able to make a comeback.
Yeah, and here it goes. Saber getting targeted. Oh, he's pulling out the M33, he's just staying for a supporting role instead of a better... Oh, just artillery striking 2 Iron Guards. Sure, it's...
With those Iron Guards going down, I don't think there's a chance Ammobox will be able to hold on to the B victory point. Looks like SzeNova isn't gonna make an attempt on B. That's a smart move. They don't need to.
Also,
Ammobox to make the move.
Oh, they got the APS up. What What the hell? So fast?
Yikes. This is turning deaf. They're upgrading the artillery strike. They're bringing in MLRS. Yikes.
You have to go for one of the recruit points.
Exron has just got their tier 3 reinforcements.
No, don't
Once
go chasing
again, I'm not
butterflies.
sure.
What are they doing? Yeah, they're chasing
Jeremy cannot keep
butterflies.
silent anymore. Jeremy is just like... Oh,
Gotta focus, they gotta focus. They're running around just trying to frag targets.
yeah.
You were saying that?
I was just saying those tier 3 reinforcements came in a bit too late. I don't think they're going to make much impact. Not against a fully upgraded M33 at least.
Yeah, this is a beast to deal with, seriously.
Serpent to sneak cap in B. That's GG if he manages to capture that.
Oh. Yeah, oh, he's in the range of an exploit, so he cannot regen his shields. Yeah, that's that's nasty.
The worst part was in the class 7 SMG as well, coming from the GSS. Powerful with tactical upgrade.
Oh, scouts and demos coming in. But even though they capture B, it's... How are they going to crack A and C side? That's the question. That's...
I don't think so,
it's
This is going to be another win for SzeNova.
it looks like it. It looks like it.
It's too late now.
Ooh, my god. Well, GG, folks. It's
There we are.
SzeNova seems to be able to get a clean 3-0 so far. If we're going by the record, so far they have from their competitive experience in Axis, they so far have a 100% win rate so far from the Invitational 1 all the way to the Showmatch. They have not dropped a single round, not game, round. So
Oh wow,
absolutely
really?
insane coming up from I have not.
Yeah.
2-0
Oh
all the
wow,
way,
wow,
3-0.
so they are the undefeated champions so far. Looks like... Wow, that was
until they meet Toast.
We're gonna fly Toast and Piki in, perhaps, to fight on Asian server.
we can beat them on Asian server while we're playing in Europe.
Oh, shots fired! Alright, so GG everyone, this is a very interesting match. I think was this 3 rounds has been it's a struggle, I think it's definitely, I mean, it may look like a steamroll, but I think both teams are really struggling hard. I know it wasn't a walk in the park. Nobody's flexing anywhere, and everybody's just focused on winning the match. I think it's a GG, well played, man, for both teams.
Aye, very well played. Like SzeNova are still the champions for the moment.
Oh, I feel a challenge coming up. It's going to be the next tournament.
Well, I guess the next tournament, if they will be playing, is gonna be a tough fight. So, so everybody, thanks for joining us. Hang out with us on Discord and discord.gg/Ammobox Studios. Talk to the community. This has been a great match. Looking forward for the next community event with everybody. It has been great.
Oh yeah, it has been absolutely fun. I enjoyed sitting in the panel here with Toast and Picky. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So also thanks those Picky and Yololi. I don't know whether to call it Leonard or Yololi.
Anything's fine, buddy.
Yeah.
Anything's
For your
fine.
information, Yololi / Leonard is actually he's a professional caster. That's why he casts so well, right? So we're looking forward to have him join us in
Come on,
future.
come on. It was a team effort. It was a team effort. I had everybody. I had the players. I had you. I mean, thank God you did your job well for the first round. The second one, actually no. Technically, okay. Wait, here's the thing, right? We thought, I thought he did a great job because I thought we were casting through the Twitch, but it's supposed to be in the Discord stream, which he never pulled up. So, does Jeremy get this win or does he not get this win? Toast, Picky, your call, chat.
Oh,
It's just a classic Jeremy situation, isn't it?
yeah. No comment.
No comment. So, no W for the Jeremy. I'm sorry, man. I try to back you up. I try.
This is just excessive, guys. All right, so really thanks for joining. It's been fun. Looking forward to have more of this panel with you guys, just to watch some of the best players battle with each other. Okay, so feel free to join us, in the community. So looking forward to have more games with you all. See you all next time.
Right, see ya. Thanks for having me on.
right.